Ajan dulu guys, ajan. Habis ajan kita lanjut. Ya, ya, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Kita mulai aja nih. Kemarin udah sempat nyoba satu laga dan hasilnya 4-1. Malam ini kita coba lagi ke push ke divisi 3 ya, men. Kita lihat dulu skuadnya. Di sini gua usahain yang untuk rate-nya nggak ada yang D ke atas ya. C udah minimal banget sih. Kalau bisa sih C jangan. Cuman karena pemain gua terbatas ya jadi C gua masukin nggak apa-apa lah. Ya sebenarnya Cole Palmer juga sebenarnya gue pengen masukin. Cuman dia D. Ya gitu deh. Striker Lautaro Martinez kayaknya udah cukup deh. Di sini ada Haaland, ada Diop, Berba, sama Dembele. Buset, 4 striker gue. CB-nya sebenarnya kurang nih. Cuman si Nico doang. Kipernya gue nggak taruh karena kiper tuh agak jarang ya diganti ya. Nah, udah deh, gue rasa cukup nih doang sih guys. Langsung aja guys kita cari lawannya ya. Semoga nggak ada gangguan sinyal dan lainnya, nggak ada gangguan ya. Yoi, divisi 5 ya. Ini sih gue bukan merendahkan ya, tapi ya easy lah ya. Tergantung juga sih, tergantung dia pemainnya gimana. Oke, kita lihat dulu informasi lawan. Dia ada Neymar, Lewandowski. Kayaknya oke juga nih pemain-pemain lama, tapi pelatih dia agak kurang sih. Langsung aja fokus ke squad kita. Gua akan coba pakai strikernya. Gua pakai Dembele deh, Dembele lagi gacor itu. Pakai Dembele di si Yildiz gue ganti dulu, ganti keteraan. Udah sih sisanya oke, nggak ada masalah. Marcus Rashford ini Dembele. Target serangan balik si Dembele. Ini mah suka-suka aja lah ya. Gue tetap harus kawal si Mbappe ini, biar pemain gua fokus. Ada tugasnya aja masing-masing. Ini jaringan ini lama banget.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Well, he may share a surname with one of the most famous of all Japanese footballers, but this Nakata is a very different type of player, I think.
Yeah, certainly less glamorous, I would say, Peter, but no less important.
Bit of an unsung hero?
Yeah, that describes him perfectly. He's not going to produce fancy tricks or defence-splitting passes, but he gives your team a nice spine.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Cross flung in towards the middle. And we have our very first corner.
Tes. Okay.
And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. He won't be happy with that one.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Van Dijk. Great vision. And the ball is out of play. Rice picks it up from the goal kick. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Indonesia have it back and can go again. Now it's the Ketelara. Now it's Rashford. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Getting up there! It's hit the uprights. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
I think his reaction says everything there, Peter. Just a fraction inside. That's all he needed to be.
Ødegaard. Alexander-Arnold. Well timed, excellent interception. And this is Neymar. This is a promising build-up.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pass somewhat off target.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Mbappe! Now here's the delivery. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Nicely spread.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's a good run he's making there. Now it's Nunez. And it's Hazard. Ødegaard. Foot in. And this is Neymar. Guardiola. Now it's Neymar. He's chosen to go back. Oh, that is a good ball to... It's Lewandowski! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Lewandowski clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Out for a throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's being urged to shoot. And the shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Rice. He's having a pop! Superb from Rice! A finish of true class! The first significant strike. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Persib Bandung are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
He has found the way through. Distributed tidily, and he's got his cross in. Matheus Nunes. Oh, that's well spotted. Can he get on the end of this? Shoots! It's a goal! And in that moment, he has his 50th goal. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Kvaratskhelia gets into a good position. Persib Bandung heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Guardiola. Oh, that is a nice touch. Might be danger here. Lewandowski! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then.
Bener-bener suaranya kecil banget sih ini kayaknya nih. Tes tes. Ya kayaknya abis ini komentatornya gua silentin deh. Keganggu banget. Ini lagi dia start ngapain gitu kan?
And that has been cleared.
Enggak. Kayaknya strategi dia kurang cocok. Bagus
And it's
juga dia.
Neymar. And they win it back again. Persib Bandung have the chance to go the other way.
3 minutes out of time.
He's great chance! Oh, and again! And it's there! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Lockout aja deh, keluar aja deh.
A case now of complete control.
Susah kan, udah 3-0 kondisinya.
Matheus Nunes.
Main di kandang
Oh,
gua.
that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Matheus Nunes. Great ball, and he's in here. So, a temporary halt to the action. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Persib Bandung are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply.
Jaringan sih, musuh terberatnya itu jaringan. Kita lanjut.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Belum ada perubahan dari kedua tim.
Neymar. And here's Lewandowski. Matheus Nunes gets it away. That'll be a throw-in.
Kayaknya ke situ deh gua nenda. Apa? Naruh ini.
Now this could be a chance. Odegaard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. In with the challenge. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shot could be on. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Saliba. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe, and the shot! And he's stuck it away!
Fokus.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Dembele being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Levin. Oh, what has happened here? They're urging him to shoot. And it's been hooked away. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He's shifting through the gears here. Well read, and the danger is averted.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Alexander-Arnold. That looks a decent ball.
Ini parah banget, bener udah akurasinya dah.
Carreras. And that interception was most necessary.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. Kvaratskhelia. Kukcu, who's set up one goal so far. Ødegaard. Aims beyond the defence. That has not gone well. Carreras. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Lewandowski. Rice. Matheus Nunes. Can he get it through? Matheus Nunes. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Hazard. Nicely weighted ball. Space for him to turn and look. Knocks it into space. Tries to pass it through. Matheus Nunes. That'll be a throw.
Nggak indah banget mainnya nih.
And here's Nunes. There's the delivery. And it's Rice. It's Rashford!
Aduh.
Oh, it's come off the upright.
Ganti dulu kali ya. Digeser ke sini. Udah capek, dia gantinya si Julian Alvarez. Ini udah ganti si Hazard, ganti Yildiz. Defense-nya jadi ini udah lumayan sih.
Time for a change in personnel.
Number 17, Kvaratskhelia. Number 11,
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away.
Chiellini. Coming on the field, number 8,
De Ketelara.
number
Rice
7,
with 2 goals already to his name.
number 5,
Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's Alvarez! Magnificent from Alvarez! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Corner number 3 coming up. Rice getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Alvarez. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Yildiz. Rice.
Nice.
And time is up. Massive Bandung pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness.
Nyeting komentatornya dulu deh, kayaknya terlalu rame dah. Pengaturan game, suara, soundtrack. Nah, ini gimana nih? Enak gak suaranya nih kayak gini nih? Ya udah coba pakein aja ya, stream aja ya. Enam poin kurang 9 poin, 3 kali menang lagi lah ya. Ini suaranya kadang pelan kadang kenceng, gimana sih ya? Oke oke, tes tes tes. Nah ini nih, ini lumayan sepadan nih, 3200. Chip stam. Nah ini nih bener-bener nih, lumayan bisa diperhitungkan lawannya nih ya, banyak banget legendnya kan. Gue mah gak diop kalau kayak gini caranya, nggak boleh dianggap semena-mena, semena-mena. eh eh Taktik. Ini cepet banget, udah tinggal mana kagak formasi dulu men. Bahaya lu. Adrian tuh bahaya gak lu? Sini 99 gak dikit.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Chiellini making his 200th appearance today. I guess that's the most significant team news.
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199, Peter. Flexible, adaptable, showing a real tactical aptitude, and number 200 should be no different.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Rashford. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rashford unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. De Ketelara. Matheus Nunes. Kvaratskhelia.
Kvaratskhelia clearly held on to it far.
Kvaratskhelia! And how good was that? That is a gem! An absolute gem! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, it's always that bit tougher for a keeper when the underside of the crossbar is in play.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That's going across. Oh, good climb! It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
And now he has two. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Knocks it out wide. Aimed at the far side. Towering header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Seedorf. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Hazard distributed tidily. Persib Bandung have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. He's going for goal! Superb from Sean de Catalana! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Persib Bandung find a position of real strength now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And it's Hazard. It's a promising position, crossed into the box. Persib Bandung with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Pato gets it away. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Chiellini. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Now it's Rashford. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Lovely bit of skill. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
De Catalana really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Guardiola cuts out the pass. Now it's Messi. Rashford. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, good ball. Shot at goal. Relentless. Just relentless. Again, in a trice. And they are soaring. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Bemo yang diganti. Bemo kata. Ini aktivitasnya kata dia.
Persib Bandung are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Pato providing an outlet on that flank. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Seedorf. Burmo cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence.
It's Asa! It's bounced back off the post. Vermaelen clears without hesitation. Burmo. Guardiola. Guardiola pokes it out wide. Zanetti receives it in a wide position. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. Adriano just eases him off the ball. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Persib Bandung are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable.
Lihat situasi di babak kedua berjalan. Oh, dia ganti di jadi.
The second period is underway. Well read, nice interception. Manchester United disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Rashford, he's found a way through. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. No, again there's no way through. Real chance! It's fallen kindly here.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Now this could be a chance. Takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on through. Oh, he's been caught napping. Showing good feet. And it's Guardiola. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part of a forward's job.
It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Persib Bandung presented with a golden opportunity here. This further to improve their cause. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Nicely shaped ball. No, that's been intercepted. Referee's given a throw. And this is Pato. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Kvaratskhelia. Good, strong midfield running here. Rashford! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Matheus Nunes. Kvaratskhelia has it in a wide position. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Rashford. Oh, that's delightful. Rashford. Duke herring after the ball here. It's a searching pass.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Matheus Nunes. Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kvaratskhelia. Nice control. He's gone for goal! He's put his foot right through that one.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Griezmann coming on to a rapturous reception. It is the moment we've all waited for.
Well, not quite sure why he wasn't started, Peter, but at least it's a move that makes everyone happy.
And it's claimed by the keeper. Now it's Rashford. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Kvaratskhelia. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia with the delivery. Oh, what has happened here? Opts to play, and the finish! And that's a tidy finish! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And it goes for a shot! It's a goal! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. De Ketelaere. It's Rice. For Rice. Saliba. And it's Rice.
Number 5, Rodri.
Opts for safety. And it's Nunez. Hazard. And De Ketelaere.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that could set him on his way. And a chance! And he hits the net! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Manchester United still making a fight of this. Saliba, Persib Bandung, clearly now in lead preservation mode. And it's Nunez. Azar, looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Griezmann.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pinches it off him. He's having a pop! Delicious from Duke! He's got himself an absolute peach. How many, just how many The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that will be the final act. Persib Bandung really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling.
Halo, halo, tes, tes, tes. Tadi ada orderan dulu men, jadi untung ada bokap ya kan. Kadang-kadang kalau main-main di jam-jam segini tuh agak bahaya. Tapi padahal di sini gerimis loh. Biasanya kalau gerimis tuh agak kurang gitu orderannya. Makanya gue manfaatin, coba deh main ini deh. Lanjut kali ya, 2 kali menang lagi. Kayaknya makin sini makin jago-jago sih kayaknya. Udah mulai-mulai nih ngasih nih. Ini si Irfan yang mau udah nanti dia dikasih ini gampang langsungnya kasih lawan-lawan di atasnya. Kurang lebih begitu sih. Informasi lawan udah bagus tuh. Ngeri gue ngomongin bagus tuh tadi. Apalagi belakangnya bisa udah mari kan semuanya enggak. Makanya ini nih DMF ini nih Rizkar sama Odo ditambah lagi lagi ada si Hussein, ini komplit sih belakang sih sebenarnya.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Ramiro gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Now it's Rafael Leao. He is through here. And a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Rafael Leao, and he's managed to get free. And the shot! And he can clear it away.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
Forward it goes. Hazard.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Tries to get it clear. Persib Bandung are looking to go forward now. Kvaratskhelia. No, that's been intercepted. First quarter of an hour gone. Persib Bandung are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Yildiz looking for a runner. Kosunu spots it and intercepts. Milan have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they open...
And the finish! Goal, Milan!
Kagawa really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back.
Oh, goes for a shot! And that's a good finish. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
He's a sharp little ball here, aimed at the far side.
That's good defensive concentration.
Now it's Rafael Leao. He's got away. Rafael Leao! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Rafael Leao is offering a wry smile there.
Milan have their second corner now. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi. Oh, good effort! Goal, Milan! And they get themselves in front! Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, he's burst through. Can he finish? Oh, good finish. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response. That's going in strongly.
Rice, and the counter is on. Kvaratskhelia looking to receive it in space. Howson was in no mood for any of that. Rafael Leao. Yildiz was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Juke into the channel.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
In comes the corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. Yildiz with the short one. Batistuta. Tries to play it through. That's been slipped through. That's it, 45 minutes up. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes. Beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. Hostilities, and the shot! He's got a goal! And the comeback is complete! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Persib Bandung leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Chiellini cuts it out. Batistuta. Juke. And it's lofted through here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Azar. And this is Messi. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. So, third corner of the game. Saliba can get it clear. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hernandez crosses. Milan get their fourth corner. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. They're up to 5 corners now. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Persib Bandung have the chance to go the other way.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Rijkaard clears it away. Azar. Kagawa. Always onto this. So what can they make of this? Oh, that is a good big chance! And he hits the net! It's level again! What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So again, we have parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Saliba gets across to intercept that. That has been cut short. Yildiz shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! And again they hit the front. Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 23, Messi, viene sostituito con il
So changes
numero
afoot
20.
here, and from
Attenzione,
both
il cambio.
sides. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that was nowhere near his best. It's a promising position. Persib Bandung perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. De Ketelaere. That's a cute ball. Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now he's got space here. He's found space here.
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Can he get on the end of this? Juve going after that. Azar. And he's intervened well there.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's quick to return it. Kagawa! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
The count is
17.
rising. That's 6.
Numero 13. Kagawa. Numero 9. Numero 21. Lasciano il campo per
It's
il
loose
numero
and there's a
22.
race for the
Il
ball.
numero 10.
Pinches it off him. Oh, shooting chance!
Alexandro Pato.
That's
Il
just
numero
playing it
5.
safe and simple.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Space for him to turn and look. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Schlotterbeck. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Yildiz, given the lift of his goal. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He has found a way through. Hangs in a cross. Rijkaard. Now it's Rafinha. Chiellini concedes a free kick for that. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Dani Olmo can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Rafinha. Stood up well to him there. And here's Rafinha. Five minutes to add. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's very neat. Howson. Spread it left. Rafinha receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's fabulous. Rafinha puts across him. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. So that's it. It is all over. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing.
Sekali lagi, men. Satu lagi. Jangan sih ketemu dia lagi sih. Gunakan fungsi kunci untuk melindungi pemain penting agar tidak lepas. Untuk meliputi pemain yang selalu kamu gunakan dalam laga, pemain favoritmu, pemain dengan kenangan spesial bagimu, dan pemain dengan desain kartu yang kamu suka. Caranya, buka tim saya, pilih pemain, lalu pilih kunci. Dari tindakan pemain yang dikunci tidak dapat dilepas. Brother 777. Diouf. Diouf itu striker bansos yang super sih.
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Persib Bandung with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. Looking for the run. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Kvaratskhelia. Hazard making his 200th appearance today. I guess that's the most significant team news.
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager he is to leave his mark on this game, and when he's in that sort of a mood, he usually gets what he wants.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Big chance! Superb from Charles de Ketelara! He's got himself an absolute peach. And with that, they take a giant step towards the promised land. Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
De Ketelara demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Chance, surely! Goal! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Shanghai Shenhua restore parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited.
There's the header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Rashford actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, that's well spotted. And he's intervened well there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Over to the right flank. He's found a way through. Kvaratskhelia gets a cross in. That has been knocked clear. Now it's Messi. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Shanghai Shenhua clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Alonso. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And he's managed to get free. Lovely bit of skill. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. He's shifting through the gears here. He's found some space. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Haaland. That's the keeper's ball. Matches Nunes, calmly anticipates. Khan. 15 minutes till half-time. And here's Rashford. To Ketelara. Alexander-Arnold gets it clear.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Azar. Great vision. And he lines up a cross. Shanghai Shenhua have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim. It's Azar! That is decidedly lacking.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
McAllister. There he goes, motoring forward. Messi receives it in a wide position, and that's been well dealt with. Throw it. And here's Azar. And that is a little undercooked. That is good strength. Now it's Camavinga. De Ketelara does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And he's there to retrieve it. He's got away. Rashford gets on his bike and on the move. Haaland. And the shot! And there's his goal! And they are on the rise again, ahead again in the race for promotion. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
1 minute added time.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. It's shapes to shoot! And that's a tidy finish. He has gobbled up his 20th goal. And it's half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Persib Bandung claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. So straight into the second half. Threads one in. And no, that was never going to make it. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Xabi Alonso powering forward here. Alonso! Carreras is there and he can get that clear. Rashford. McAllister was in no mood for any of that. And it's Camavinga. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was a...
Oh, just a keeper now! Gives it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
He's looking wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's picked his way through. Hazard. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, nicely intercepted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, that's fabulous. Altero breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Chiellini gets over and intercepts. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Hazard gets into a good position. And that was very necessary. Alonso. Pass is just off target. And that is well cleared. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He shifted it to the flank. Is there any support? He might not need it. Rice did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Real chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. That's put paid to the danger. No, he's not getting past him there. Hangs in a towering header. He will be livid with himself.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Haaland is onto this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Rice. And here's Rashford. Schlotterbeck does really well there. He is strong.
Substitution on the field, number 22.
He's having a good look here.
Xabi Alonso.
And this is the perfect opportunity to create a quick... Rice!
Number 27, Serginho.
Great defending, strong and determined. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Tries to play it through, and he plays one through. Great chance! And it's in! Back to within one! Interesting! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Number 23, Hazard. Coming on the field is number 14, Rafinha.
Persib Bandung choosing to make the first change.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change.
Just one in it now.
Well, I think they have every...
There's the shot!
Persib Bandung surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Apa nih? Jadi ngasih apa begini? Ya elah. Oh kamu menang. Udah dulu main ya, kita lanjut besok. Ini kita udah berhasil naikkan ke divisi 3. Kita lihat petualangan kita di divisi 3 akan semulus divisi 4 ke divisi 3 enggak? Oke, sampai jumpa. Thank you semuanya.